Hello, you.
Yes, you. Hold up. You. Hey, I got a hair in my mouth. Just wanted to come in and give you a big hug.
Yeah, little big bear hug, buffalo hug.
Because it's been a journey. Yeah, an epic journey at that. And as you have explored and perhaps felt, this creative recovery is not just one and done simple dealio. It requires some work, which I have personally found to be well worth it. And thank you for being here with me, because it is the accountability and the collective energy behind this journey that continues to help inspire me do it. So thank you. But why I have been enjoying the work is because it literally ripples into all other areas of my life. Creativity. It does that because it provides clarity into who I am and what I want. So it becomes this new perspective from which I see and play with the world. And what I'm seeing more and more of is this perspective of creativity exists in all things. Every creation in this world, which is why quite literally everything that exists has some form of creativity in it. From the forests to inventions to eating, relationships, playing, thinking, feeling, being, everything can be done with a greater sense of creativity. And yes, while it can be a very joyous, inspiring process, it does not mean that it's always going to be easy. And thank Goddess, because if it was, things would get pretty boring pretty quick. So, I think it is in this attention to detail that Julia speaks to that brings to life the creative force that is alive in all things, especially alive in ourself. Because it is the one thing that we always have. We cannot get away from it. We are stuck with ourself. And so, for better or worse, it is what it is. And sometimes when it feels like and appears to be for worse, we distract ourselves, right? So, as an exercise, Julia invites us to do what she calls reading deprivation. And it is exactly as it sounds. Don't read. Since many of us can use reading as a distraction from what we really want, which might very well be exactly what we're inspired to read about, but instead of doing the thing, we're reading about it. Julia says, reading deprivation is a very powerful tool. It is a paradox that by emptying our lives of distractions, we're actually filling the well. Reading deprivation casts us into our inner silence. It's what thrusts us into the sensory world, as do our morning pages. Yep, every day. Let's do it. Okay, the morning pages pointed out that The Artist's Way was initially published in 1992, which was right around when the World Wide Web just started spreading like wildfire. So, along with our reading deprivation, I would also encourage us to observe what types of media we use, other than reading, to distract ourselves. Personally, I have been very impressed with YouTube's algorithm in its ability to serve me up with endless videos to keep my mind busy and stimulated. So, whatever it is you use to distract yourself from yourself, challenge yourself to go without it for a while and let yourself surprise yourself by indulging in the sensory creativity that is all around and inside of us. I would love to hear about your takeaways from today's sesh. Feel free to comment below. And if you have been with us since day one, I just want to say, and if you haven't, if this is your first video, I would also like to say, nice work. If you have been with us from the beginning, we just completed week 4 as we've focused on recovering our sense of integrity. Tomorrow, we start week 5 and we will begin recovering our sense of power. All right, until then, enjoy being without. Peace, love, and woo-way.